Like every other person who meant well for the APC party, Adams Bangura is a lifelong member of the APC party who have come through the ranks of the APC National Youth League, as it were, now the National Young People's Congress. First, as a member, a youth organizing secretary, deputy youth leader, and a youth leader. When I first became a member of the Young Congress here in the UK, not too many young people were interested in joining the league. It was within that period that I started convincing the then leadership that we need to make the league more attractive for young people. An approach that successfully changed the face of its appearance. As organizing secretary, I came up with the idea of holding our first ever general meeting in the UK, and we invited lots of young people within the youth age bracket to attend. So it was from that meeting that the bulk of the current membership of the Young Congress were recruited. Like others, I have represented the branch remarkably well, and notable of my numerous contributions was at the first National Youth League Conference in 2015 in Sierra Leone under the distinguished Grand Chief patronage of the former president as leader and chairman of our party, former President Anis Bai Kuruma. So, in summary, Adams Bangura inspires and goes the extra mile to get the best out of people as a leader and a motivator. This was why in the run-up to the 2018 general elections in Sierra Leone, Adams Bangura was an aspiring member of parliament for his party's symbol to represent his local constituency in Sierra Leone. By the new APC national constitution, the UK&I is no longer a branch. We are now officially a district, a constituent of the APC diaspora regional structure, otherwise known as the 6th region. We are no longer a standalone branch. As the premier branch of the 6th region, here in the UK, where the idea of the APC diaspora saw its renaissance by well-determined senior comrades, but not limited to the likes of Captain Aliyu Momodu Patso, Honorable Logos Koroma, Bakary Stevens, Paulo Conte, and the late Victor French of blessed memory. With this caliber of people, we certainly need someone who, among other things, can best represent the interests of our membership and make us proud. Furthermore, the UK&I substantive chairman has to be someone that is instilled with an enduring spirit of fostering borderless collaboration with other districts, someone who, among other countries within the diaspora, will be comfortable to work with and can effectively toil the soon-to-be established APC Diaspora Regional Executive Structure. As a consequence of the fierce urgency of now, in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King, and considering the current challenges within our party, owing to the heightened division since the Justice Edwin Fisher judgment and the state of our country under the current SLPP government, it is extremely important that we carefully choose the next set of leaders in our party. And when I say leaders, I mean those with the requisite steels in their spines to stand the test of time. Certainly, a premier branch such as the UK&I must cast their vote for a chairman that is determined and battle-ready, and not an armchair warrior dressed in white robes. It is often said in our party that as the UK goes, so does the rest of the diaspora and the APC party. This is because of the long history of our branch's immense contribution in successive electoral victories since 2007. Therefore, I am extremely passionate to throw my hat for the next leadership of the APC UK&I district. which is widely envied as a breeding ground for exceptional talent with enormous transferable knowledge and skill sets. Additionally, we've seen what our party and the previous leadership had gone through since 2018 when the current government came to power. Therefore, a more practical approach of defeating the current government in 2023 should start from electing the very best among us to inspire a change. I often say to people, when in a position, you need the very best among you to inspire a wave of change. Given the current circumstances, I see myself as a man who is profoundly determined and prepared to lead our branch and to drive the change we so wish to see and can be measured in the diaspora, and to practicalize our utmost focus, which is ushering the APC party back to power. The challenges are huge and enormous. They are ever present as they were before and after our defeat since 2018. Key among them is acceptance and getting people to understand that one does not need to be a friend or a member of a certain group to work with them. Politics is purely an interest-driven game. Personally, one way to de-ice the very toxic nature of our personal interest-driven agendas in politics is through leadership. A leadership that is capable of fostering a common ground by rising above oneself and giving people a reason to work with you and with them. Simply put, we need a leader whose stewardship thrives through nuanced dialogue and ceaseless persuasion, rather than someone who subscribes religiously towards unilateral decision-making tendencies or some sort of a dogmatic approach. We don't need that right now. This is the only way we'll be able to come back to power in the remaining months leading to the 2023 general elections in Sierra Leone.